Remember at the bottom, just to tense tricep.
How would you classify it to find
So head back.
the point?
One arm going.
If it's a woman, ask her to hook back of her bum.
My journey, if you like, started when I was about 14 years old, and I'd been kind of overweight my whole life up until that point. And I had a moment where I got triggered, where basically it was actually a very, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, but I remember a friend of mine suddenly realizing he looked a hell of a lot hotter than I did, because I had a bit of a belly and a bit of a round face, and I wanted to be, you know, good looking compared to my peers. And so at the age of 15 I decided at that moment that I was going to lose some weight. So I was on holiday with my friend, you know, he was really confident chatting to girls, I wasn't. So I decided that I wanted to get myself into shape. So I came home. Luckily my brother was training for the fire brigade at that time, and I started running with him. He gave me a few little pointers on diet, and through the period of a few months I managed to lose a few stone and never quite chiseling the shape that I wanted, okay? So I remember looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, Tim, something's got to change. So at that point, that night, after I had a few drinks, I was a little bit drunk, I entered a fitness competition called the Miami Pro. And literally over the course of 8 weeks, I lost 10 kilos of body fat, like slammed it, gave up drinking. I followed a diet that I really wouldn't recommend to anyone these days.
Good. That was a good one. Good. No worries. Good. Just try and hit the pad. Good. That's it. Through the pad. A little bit lower, a little bit lower. So hips. Hips, then pad. Okay.
The cons of this profession, as I've told you a little bit about my lifestyle already, is that basically whether you like it or not, you're a role model to your clients. So that means that you basically got to live a lifestyle that is repeatable and will get other people results. All right, keep talking to me, it'll make me feel better. I'll be more relaxed. You know, doing this for a living, I mean, I think there's a lot of trainers that have always been in great shape. They've always had like amazing bodies, great for them. But for me, I can really relate to people that aren't in the shape they want to be, and I know what it's like to go through that journey. I love basically helping anyone transform the shape of their body. And it's just always amazing the effect that I see that has in people's personal life and their professional life.
Excellent.
You know what, when I was growing up, I used to be the kind of guy that went to the gym 5 days a week in the middle of the week, smashed it, was on his diet, and then would blow it at the weekend. And I'd almost like deliberately self-sabotage myself because I was like depriving myself and then going all out with the crazy stuff. The truth is, if you want to get great results, it's somewhere in the middle. You know, I love going out with my clients every now and then. You know, I'm friends with most of them. You know, we can go out for some drinks. The point is they still get results because they're not going crazy, they're not going overboard. So what I like to say is that basically greed is actually a state of perceived scarcity. A lot of my clients, they want to lose body fat. Greed is a state of perceived scarcity. So what I try and get my clients set up with is just basically not overindulging to the point of fat gain at any one point, but still always having some things that they like. You know, in Buddhism, it's called the middle path. That's what I advocate to my clients, and that's what gets good results. That is my philosophy.